success. Adam's interests outside the school include anything to stay active and working at the Rochester Athletic Club. Next year, Adam will be attending the University of Minnesota Twin Cities, studying in the Carlson School of Management for Business. His speech is entitled Screenshot the Little Moments. Please welcome Adam Mikell.
Roughly a year ago today, Mr. Trimble pulled me out of class and told me that I would be one of the speakers for our graduation ceremony. Final exams were just around the corner, but for whatever reason, I thought it made more sense to freak out over a 3-minute speech that was 12 months away instead of worrying about my upcoming test. As soon as I got home, I started planning. According to a Wikipedia article I read later that night about writing commencement addresses, graduation speakers are supposed to inspire their classmates for the road that lies ahead. According to me, this was a lot easier said than done. However, many of us are lucky to have known someone far more capable of motivating huge amounts of people at any given time, and that someone would be Shannon O'Hara. Shannon has always been and always will be a part of this graduating class. I know many of you never met her, however, the lesson she unintentionally taught me is the same one that I want to pass on to all of you. I remember talking to Shannon in Mr. Kitty's classroom, back at Willow Creek around the end of 7th grade. She was going through chemotherapy and radiation treatment. I asked her how she was doing, and she said, "I'm okay, but whatever it is they're making me take is giving me acne. It kind of stinks, but I guess it could be worse." That answer always amused and impressed me. I'd asked the question that could have generated a million very valid complaints, but Shannon was worried about breakouts, just like we all were at that age. And even then, it could have been worse. Shannon had the incredible ability to make the most out of every moment she was given, which is a quality so many of us would benefit from. She taught me to take time to live in the now and to uncover the positive side to things that didn't seem to happen. It's easy to become overwhelmed by all the big events, deadlines, or projects that we are guaranteed to have no matter our path in life. We are often told to think ahead, to plan for the future, but many times we forget the now. We forget that before we ever see the end product, there are going to be a lot of little things along the way. Some good, some bad. As you sit here today, waiting to get a piece of paper that is the end product of over a decade of hard work, take a moment and think back to all the smaller pieces that got you. Against the advisement of my trusted Wikipedia article, I find it necessary to keep reminding you of this very cliche theme. Appreciate the small things in life. No matter how overused the phrase may seem, it is incredibly important for all of us to appreciate where we are and what we have in this one moment before we move on to the next. A few months from now, many of us will be sitting in classrooms that allow us to wear hats and hoods and studying in libraries that not only permit food, but sell it too. There will be midterms and finals, thesis papers and career fairs, and at the end, someone else in a different colored cap and gown will be telling us the same thing we are hearing now. Look back on all the little things and appreciate them. What I'm getting at is that whether it's acne from radiation treatments or dark circles under your eyes from last-minute exam cramming, we need to try to find the positive side of everything we do and to not be discouraged if it isn't obvious right away. Whether you'll be working a full-time job, joining the military, or heading off to college, all of us know that things are going to get a bit tougher from here on out. Growing up isn't supposed to be easy. It wasn't easy for our parents or their parents. So much could change in just 18 years. Take technology. Just this year alone, we have seen the confusing explosion of popularity for people like DJ Khaled and the Damn Daniel Guy, simply by posting Snapchat stories lasting 10 seconds or less, disappearing after 24 hours. People become Vine famous from creating a 6-second video that are forgotten about in a month. Even something as horrifying as a Facebook status you made in middle school is forgotten about after only a few seconds of scrolling. Our generation has grown accustomed to this balance of forever and not long at all, and all of these memories created through technology seem to have made parts of growing up barely contradictory, floating somewhere between disposable and lasting. Today, more than ever, because of that risk of disposability, we have to focus on more than just that end product to do something incredible, something worth remembering. We must learn to make the most out of the little things and to make every day worth a screenshot. When you look back on high school, don't just remember your class rank and GPA. Remember the people who helped you along the way. Remember those whose journey was cut short. Remember the uneven cups you made in ceramics, the excuses you made to avoid wellness Wednesdays in gym, and the awkward games you were forced to play on the first day of 9th grade. You now all know those moments are over at the blink of an eye, as quickly as your Twitter feed refreshes. Congratulations, class of 2016, and don't forget to screenshot the little ones.